Welcome to Outlier on Air. This is the bonus video walkthrough for Doman's Advanced Brain Technologies company. Thank you for welcoming us into your
Great
space.
to have you here.
Yeah. So we heard about your beautiful office and we can't wait to see it. So thanks for showing us around.
Well, I'm excited to show you. We built this space 9 years ago to help with the expansion of the company, and we've really been enjoying the space here. We started, incubated the company within another company, and as a lot of startups do, in 2 small offices, then expanded to another location, and that couldn't handle our growing team, so we decided to build a space that would allow our future to expand, so that's why we're here.
Okay, great. Well, before we get started, would you just give us the 2-sentence rundown of your business for those who are just stumbling upon us on YouTube?
You bet. So Advanced Brain Technologies is a leader in the creation of evidence-based therapeutic music programs to improve people's brain performance.
And you'll have to watch the interview to figure out what that means. So go to outliermagazine.co, and now we're going to walk through the space.
Great. Okay. So you're in our reception area, and we'll take you through a training room and our conference rooms and workspaces. This is our conference room for company meetings.
Beautiful, cozy feel. I like the drum. So you mentioned that in your interview.
Yeah, one of our products is actually a rhythmic-based program, so using different world music from different cultures around the world. So the people, when they do the program, they listen to this percussion-based music, and then after they finish the listening, they actually do drumming. So that's actually a drum that was designed by the Remo Drum Company. Program.
Wow.
So yeah, you'll see a whole bunch more drums when we walk through. So this is the cathedral in our space. This great, beautiful space that our architect asked permission to go a little wild. So we created this really cool space for us. And this is where our sales team and our accounting staff work out of. And we just closed, so we can see Angel's workspace in there. And
how many employees do you have?
For expansion, there are 15 of us total.
Okay.
You can see some of the lights will come on automatically. Everyone personalizes their space so they can feel at home.
Yep.
We've got these amazing views. The windows are pretty dirty, but if you look across, that's Hill Air Force Base.
Okay.
So we get
the
a
other
lot
side
of
that people don't see.
Yeah, we get a lot of air shows out here with
nice.
the F-16s and everybody practicing, so it's pretty terrific.
Cool. So I know music is a big part of your business, but these plants are amazing.
They're pretty good, aren't they?
They're like feng shui friendly.
They are. We actually had a firm in Salt Lake called Cactus and Tropicals design the plants. Beautiful. And they take care of them. I don't have a green thumb, so we definitely need them to take care of things. So you're seeing a little fulfillment operation here. We actually use a fulfillment center down in Salt Lake City called CDI Media that does our warehousing and most of our fulfillment, but some of our products, obviously our non-digital products, are fulfilled out of here, and that's what all these drums are that are lined up along the wall. So all getting ready to go to therapists.
Oh, I see. Okay. We use that there.
Are you a drummer? You want to play? No?
I wish I were. How about you? Can we fake it?
I'm learning. We could fake it. These are accounting offices, all locked up since we're after hours. Head of our sales team hangs out here. That happens to be my wife, Mandy. So she's got this great space. And then this is where I hang out.
Oh, nice.
And the views here are pretty darn good.
Gorgeous.
Wow. Look across, we have all these cattle.
Kind of looks like New Zealand or something.
Yeah, it's a pretty incredible space. And there's an interesting story about this. The farmer that owns that farm and hundreds of acres around here, the family originally homesteaded this area, then they began buying all the land surrounding them. And if you look right down there, you'll see the only toll booth in the state of Utah.
Yeah, we passed it.
So this is Utah's only toll road. And the total road is 1/8 of a mile long.
Oh, you're kidding.
And it just takes you from Highway 84 into South Ogden. So the farmer built the toll road in cooperation with UDOT so that people could access the businesses and
so do
the
employees
housing.
have to pay every single time they come in?
Sure.
Really?
Yeah, if they come through there, it's $1 a car.
But
They
there's
charge
another way
50
through.
cents an axle. Yeah, if you come the other way,
Okay.
then you're free. But some of our employees, they get in a lot faster coming through there.
It's worth it.
It's
We're
pretty
like, I
good.
think we're in the wrong place if you're asking for money. They're like, no, come on in.
No, it's legit.
It beats the toll roads in LA or Dallas or something.
Yeah, it
It's
does.
nothing.
It does. So I think it's a great entrepreneurial story that, charge $1 to drive across my farm.
Right,
So,
absolutely.
it's pretty
entrepreneurial.
awesome.
So is there significance behind that painting?
Well, yeah, that actually is a piece of art done by Mickey Hart of the Grateful Dead.
Oh, wow.
And he's done these great art series, but what that is that's actually Mickey drumming. And so those are the sound waves caught with a very high resolution technology, catching those sound waves mid-air. So I was a big Grateful Dead fan when I found out Mickey was doing this art
Love it.
series. I had to have one of those pieces, so yeah,
That's
it's pretty,
cool.
it's pretty great. And you were pointing to something pretty fun. So the neuroscientist on our team, Dr. Seth Horowitz, sent those to me for Christmas, and those are actually 3D printed ears. So he's a 3D printer aficionado, so he sent me those 3D printed ears for Christmas. We do sound, so
you can hang
we
those
got
on your
3D
tree.
ears. Yeah, they're
Got
ornaments.
it.
They're
Got a
great,
loop
aren't
and
they?
everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I
they're
bet
pretty
I
fun.
bet your wife loves that. Ears all over the tree.
Yeah, she loves ears all over the tree. You better believe
We're listening.
it. When listening, yeah.
Cool.
So,
Well, it's a gorgeously
Love the
designed
ceiling.
office.
yeah, we had a great time doing this. It's interesting. We went from dirt to moving in 7 months. So this
Oh,
was
wow.
a real rapid construction process. We've got 12,000 feet total, so it was a big effort to make that happen.
So the space you were in before this, was this a huge upgrade or?
We were all working in 1,100 square feet. So going from 1,100 to 12,000, we're only
Huge.
using 6,000 of it, the well we're halfway up, ready to build out for expansion. So
Wow.
yeah, we've got a little bit of elbow room here.
Very nice.
Cool.
I think when you're growing a company, you want to keep overhead as low as possible, but then there's a point in which moving is so disruptive to the business that you really want a place that you've got a sense of permanence.
Yeah. You've been around several years now, 13, I think.
16 this year.
16, excuse me.
Yeah.
So it took you a while before you went all out, right, with the architect and the beautiful office. I think it's a huge temptation for startups to do that right up front, especially if they have funding.
Yeah.
So,
You got to be really careful of your burn. I mean, we literally incubated the business out of 2 offices inside of another company. We utilized that space the best we could until we absolutely had to move. We went and bought an old building and renovated it. We went in nights and weekends. We did the remodeling ourselves. So it was a lot of sweat equity in putting that space together. And we kept as many people working in there productively as we could until we just were busting at the seams.
Yeah.
So then in investing in a new space for the company, it was about creating an environment that would be inspiring for our team, that people would feel at home and comfortable spending long hours, especially myself. Often founders are here before everyone gets here and long after, although a lot of our employees beat me in, but just creating a beautiful space for them to be in, we see really helps productivity.
Yeah.
But starting out of the gate, you don't want to put any money into facilities. You just want to keep it as lean as possible.
okay. Patience.
Patience,
over-
yes.
Pays
How
off.
many
there's
employees can you
no
comfortably
rush.
have in here?
We have, in this upper level, we've got it designed for 22 without creating co-working space. And we actually have a training room that I'll show you that we've designed to make co-working space if we ever needed that
Cool.
within itself. And actually in this space here, we've just got 4 workstations here where we've had periods where they've been occupied, but we can actually expand it to 8. Most of the work content that our team does requires private offices, but as we get down into the IT area where we have our coders, you'll see they're all shoulder to shoulder down in that space.
Okay. Awesome.
So this is the classroom, and we run training courses for professionals in here. So we have people, we run training internationally. live courses, plus we also do online learning through our training app. But in this room, we have people that literally fly in from 6 continents for training.
Right.
So a few times a year, we're bringing groups in here to train them in our programs, and they've got this beautiful space to work from.
And a great view.
Yeah,
Awesome.
the view's phenomenal. It's hard to keep their attention.
Yeah,
when
I bet
we're
they're
in
not
here.
looking out the window.
Yeah, and we can hold total, we've had as many as 26 in this room for training. But when we need it, we can break this up into co-working space as well. So I have plenty of data connections and outlets, so people can operate out of here.
Great.
Yeah, so it's a great space.
That's awesome. I love the indirect lighting up there. That's nice. Here's the kitchen.
Yeah, you have to have a kitchen.
Oh, I just flipped it on.
You got it on? Okay.
Yeah, I flipped it on.
So, full kitchen, so our employees can
Yes.
eat what they want. Now we're going to do the MTV crib
Yeah,
spin, right? We're
MTV
going to see
cribs.
what the
What's in the
fridge looks
fridge?
like. Wow,
Oh, we
a
got
whole
some-
lot.
We got some of this.
We got lots of
going on.
condiments. We got some coffee made.
Some grapes that have seen
Oh,
better
those are my
days.
sons that were left over when I dropped them off at school. I guess I should throw those out. Looks like we have plenty of liquid refreshment, not a whole lot more.
Beautiful kitchen.
Yeah. This is where our programmers hang. You know,
In the
if our
dark,
lights
as
come
some
on.
programmers do.
There we go. So our IT staff is in this workspace, and actually our CTO Shay sits here. He likes to be right in, arm in arm with all of the developers. We find that their working in close community works real well. We use an agile development process to run our team, and this workspace works beautifully for us.
Nice. Well, it's still beautiful. A lot of times programmers have to be shoved in the basement, but this is
Yeah,
still
they
very
actually
nice.
have natural light,
Yeah.
and that's good. They're not locked in.
They have
Not
plants.
locked in a closet. So we've
That's
got one
very
with
nice.
private space, and then these co-working areas, and then our tech support specialist. This is his space.
And the multiple screens, obligatory. Very cool.
You got to have it. So that's the main level of advanced brain technologies, and the lower level is just raw space ready for build out and expansion.
Fantastic. Well, the details are beautiful, and obviously you've designed this for ultimate productivity and just beautiful ambiance. So
Yeah.
we appreciate you letting us come through and see it. Thank
My
you.
pleasure. Throw the happy here.
All right.
Thanks.